What's up, suckers? Today I'm going to show you how to multi-box Zul'Farak. The principles I'll show you here apply to any multi-boxing system you might use, but especially 5-minute multi-boxing, which is my system. First, I want to talk a little bit about mobs and mob priority. When you do these packs in Zul'Farak, always kill the Witch Doctor first, and while you're doing so, you're going to watch and camp the lava totem and immediately select it. It's called lava spout, and swipe it as soon as it comes out. Do that and you'll be fine on these. Aside from that, it is cloth these witch doctors first, then cloth these, then save the blood drinkers for last. As you are going through Zul'Farak, you might be tempted to kill every mob. Do not do this. Bypass every single mob that you can. Only drive toward the bosses, because it is very easy to reset, teleport yourself to the beginning of the dungeon, and restart, and only really drive toward bosses. Once you get to the end of the intersection, to the end of the street, the first street, and the T intersection, you have a tactical decision to make. What I suggest is you go right across the street and kill these two guys that are holding up the wall, and avoid the 3 packs on either side. There's no need to deal with those. You'll have plenty to kill on your way to bosses. Once again, always avoid mobs that you can avoid. There's too many of them in this dungeon, and you will get all the mob kills that you ever need just by driving toward bosses. At this intersection, I highly recommend you clear some of it. So this guy, for example, that's kneeling to the corner, clear that guy. And the patrol, the hunter patrol that's walking around in a circle, clear that guy. Clear 2 of these guys, that guy and that guy. Just pull them behind the big rock. These happen to turn out to be 2 witch doctors, so you want to absolutely camp those lava spout totems and instantly select them when they come out. The healing totems don't matter. The lava spout totems are everything. Once you're finished with that guy, it depends on how the pats are going. Alright, so the hunter pat is coming this way. So we're going to get that hunter patrol. Still in combat for some reason. Oh, because the totem's still there. You'll stay in combat until the totems despawn. That's fine. This guy's hitting my healer. Still gonna fight smart, even though you're taking only 2 at a time. Now, your strategy here may change whether you're 46 or 47. At 47, you can go between these two packs fairly safely. At 46, you might not be able to, and you'll have to take one of those 3 packs out. This is the last pack you're going to do at the intersection. Just go ahead and pull them in. It's a blood drinker in this case and a witch doctor. I'm immediately switching to the witch doctor, and look at that. He snuck in a lava spout totem at the beginning of the fight. So it's not just a witch doctor, it's a nasty witch doctor. So make sure you take that guy out first. And don't die. Once you've done all this, your mounts are now in play again. we've got a Shadowcaster there. He was a patrol that we didn't pick up. We're going to interrupt pull him. You're going to hit the Shift 3 key in 5-minute multiboxing, and you're going to silence him to pull him so that you don't have to fight that 3-pack over there. All these forward and backwards patrols, these singles, you should kill them as you come in. They will repop on a slightly faster timer, but that's all right. You wanna kill them. Looks like we are gonna get. Well, we're not gonna get that guy at all. You don't really need to fight anything else. Just zip through here and jump on your mounts. Except one guy didn't zip. I'll just wait for him to walk by. Okay. Didn't quite escape, but that means we just have to kill one more blood drinker. The way the timing worked out, it's just unlucky. You should not have to kill this guy though. This opens the door to the first of the bosses. Now you are going to fight the first boss, ZUL'LLL. I call him the Basilisk boss. He's sort of a tough boss if you do it wrong. Even if you do it right, he can be a tough boss. You may wipe on him at level 46, but just focus on the strategy and you should be okay at 47 and 48 and beyond. Right now, I've just turned 48, but I assure you this strategy works at 46 and 47, as I did use it at those levels. The first thing you want to do is wipe out a few mobs in this area. Do not get close to the cave. If you get close to the cave, you will activate the boss and he will run out. You probably will get close to the cave once before you believe me, but trust me, do not get close to the cave. What you're going to do instead is refresh all your buffs, jump on your mounts, select the boss, and ride into the cave. Notice how quickly he activated. Then get everybody to the end of the cave and turn them around. Once you do that, you're going to start hitting the 3 key. And you'll pop all your cooldowns, like Death Wish in the case of the warrior. And you're just gonna focus on, you're gonna ignore all the ads, you're just gonna focus on ZUL'LLL and healing people who are taking damage. That's all you're gonna do. ZUL'LLL will quickly die if you do this right and you heal everybody right, and you will be left with just some scattered mobs still left alive. Now at level 48 this gets very easy. At level 47 it's still pretty easy, but you do have to hit your heals right, and you have to make sure that you keep everybody alive. Once you do that, you can get to the loot and get your vice grips of power. Oh, those are really nice vice grips. That's a lot of power. It's a lot of power. So I think I am going to give that to Mutalia, and those are going to be her new gloves. Do this right, and ZUL'LLL is a teddy bear cakewalk. This next fight is the Witch Doctor fight, and you can make the fight easier by looting these shallow graves 1 or 2 at a time and killing the zombies that come out till all the graves are gone. I do not have the patience for that, so what I do is I actually come in here and I pull him outside and we fight him out here. And you can focus on the Witch Doctor himself. Same deal, he's a Witch Doctor, so look for totems and make sure the totems die. And he will summon zombies keep everybody alive, and just swipe to victory. There's a totem. Soon you're gonna kill the witch doctor and you'll just have the zombies to finish off. Taunt and swipe as needed. Now sometimes a zombie hero will come out. When a zombie hero comes out, you do need to pay attention to the zombie hero because he is an elite, unlike the summoned zombies. And do not let the zombie hero beat on your people. That is... Alright, and that is Witch Doctor Zumra. Now once you are through with the Witch Doctor Zumra, you're going to come into the area of the 100 Troll battle, these big stairs. And what you're going to look for right away is the Basilisk Pack. You're going to look for a couple of bowmen walking with a big basilisk. You must always know where that pack is. Now, I've already killed the basilisk because I wiped on that pack just now, because I wasn't paying attention and I burst right into this area and got a bunch of things on me, and those are my bones. Take it seriously, because this Basilisk Pack is the only thing you want to know where it is in this area. And you need to know where it's patrolling at all times, and you need to go get it. You can kill other things while you're waiting for the pack to patrol around. See, this is them. They would normally be with the Basilisk. But you're going to take care of this pack especially, and make sure that you get, you can LOS pull them, you can do whatever, you can use your normal tricks, but you're going to make sure you kill this Basilisk Pack with no mistakes. And the best thing to do is find a way to pull it around a corner. And it's okay if you get a blood drinker or whatever in after you've killed the basilisk or you've killed some of the hunters. You'll be fine. This Basilisk Pack will come into play again after the 100 Troll battle and the wolf boss, because there's another Basilisk Pack later that you have to keep an eye on. And finish off just before you do Rilla, the dragon boss. In this area, before the 100 Troll battle, you need to clear all of these mobs out. Right? You might be able to get away with not clearing the distant mobs, but I haven't tried that yet. I don't know if these mobs are going to run to the 100 Troll battle, so just clear them all out. It doesn't take that long. Once you have cleared out this area, you're going to be looking up the stairs at the 100 Troll battle. The 100 Troll battle is easier than most people think. When 5-boxing, you simply let the NPCs do the work for you and you'll be fine. All you need to do is make sure you pick up the elites, don't let them run around in your backfield, and mostly let the NPCs fight. Once you kill this executioner, you will pick up a key. Whoever picks it up needs to unlock the gate, unlock the cages, and the event begins. All you need to know is you're going to have time to drink between waves, and the NPCs will tank until they are dead. And you want them to tank until they are dead. You kind of want the NPCs to die toward the end, because there's a twist of fate at the end of this battle where the NPCs betray you. And if there are a lot of them still left, it becomes kind of a big fight. It's a fight you can do, no problem, but having the NPCs kind of expend themselves on the elites at the bottom of the stairs is a nice way to finish the battle easily. Now, all I'm doing here is I'm swiping with the 3 button, killing the dredges, trying to look for elites who also run up the hill. Try to keep the dredges in front of you. As long as your health bars look okay, you're doing the right thing. Now the elites come up and they are wearing armor. And you're going to taunt the elite, and you're going to make sure that the elites called cretins or cretins do not do any damage to your backfield. Keep your heals going and keep everybody healed up, and then drink as soon as the waves end. Always look for the next cretin and make sure that you are swiping cretins or cretins, as you would like to pronounce them. Now, just because there are slaves still running up does not mean you can't drink. As soon as you drop combat, you can shift 5 and start drinking. So you can even just stop fighting. If there are only dredges, you can stop fighting and let the NPCs pick up the dredges, and you can drink, and you should drink. So do get your drinks in as opportunity presents itself. Do not charge down the hill ever. I still haven't put alt in my multi-charge. I've gotta do that. Never fight on the stairs. There's no need for it. Your NPCs will fight for you, and as long as the NPCs are on your side, the goblin landmines do no damage to you. So let the NPCs do their job. Drink while there are rest spots between waves, and you can even just kind of hand click while your guys are drinking. You can hand click your melee to pick up mobs. You don't really need to, because Bly and the other NPCs will pick up the mobs, but now you can see that I am fully rested, fully modded up, and ready for the next few waves. And just in time for an elite cretin to come up. We are going to swipe him as soon as he gets here. Now, the NPCs can die. If you do a bad enough job, they will die at the top of the stairs. You would have to be extremely bad to have the NPCs die at the top of the stairs. And I know you're not going to be that bad. But the NPCs can and should die at the bottom of the stairs in the fights down there. You should try to let the NPCs die so that you don't have to fight them. They don't drop loot. There's no purpose to fighting them at the end. You simply need to fight the trolls, the elite trolls at the bottom in the end. Now they're going to move forward. They're going to start fighting. You're going to drink. You're going to get full again. And you're gonna locate any elites that might be out here. The dredges will never kill the NPCs. They simply don't hit hard enough. You don't need to worry too much about the dredges at all. But the elites will, like the cretins, will definitely do some damage to the NPCs. So pick up the elites and soak up those guys. You might see somebody called a zealot. He has armor on. He's still not an elite. Keep your heals going. Make sure everybody gets healed. And if you have to, hit the 5 button. That's what it's there for. As soon as that wave is over, drink if you can. We did. And let your melee pick up any dredges that are still coming up. Let your guys drink all the way through. And just right click with melee to pick things up, because these dredges actually don't do enough damage to really put anybody in jeopardy. Alright, I'm going to heal up a little bit since we're at full mana. I'm going to swipe these last few and they are going to move the rest of the way down the hill. You can even sneak a drink in. Now that goblin who's laying the mines, he's on your side, and he's going to stay on your side unless you accidentally hit him after the event is over. So there's no reason to fight that goblin. Now we're in the final phase. We want the NPCs who are fighting on our side to take as much damage as possible in this phase. And all we're going to do is stop these mana burns with an interrupt, and we're going to eventually kill the elites, the named elites, like Necrum and Sezes. We're going to kill those guys, but hopefully they do a lot of damage to our guys first. And actually on this try, it doesn't look like we're really getting that much damage done to the friendlies. So I'm actually going to stop fighting for a little while and try and let the friendlies tank a little more. The event is now over. You can loot the boss and decide who gets the loot. You can drink again. This is Bad Mojo Mask, which is a DE for us. And you are now waiting for the goblin to blow up the door. That door over there. The goblin will not blow up the door until you are betrayed. So one of you has to talk to Bly and start the betrayal event. The goblin will leave you alone during the betrayal event as long as you don't involve him in the fight. So have someone talk to Bly, get betrayed, focus Bly, single target him for now. Notice the goblin says, "I'm out of here." He don't care. He do what he want. So you can fight this however you want. Like, I don't like having AoEs dropped on us, so I'm gonna interrupt that. Bly is really tough. He has a lot of hit points, so you might want to just kill the NPCs first because dead DPS does 0. Carefully select Bly again, finish him off, and your 100 troll battle is complete. Notice the goblin, while we were fighting here, has blown the doors open. If you wipe at this point, I believe Bly will despawn and you'll just be left with open doors. The next step is to loot everything and then walk up through these doors. This will now bring you to Chief Ukor's up the hallway from the blown door, and there are 2 sets of trash mobs in here. One set is no big deal, even at level 46. The other set, the snakes, is a big deal. So we need to talk a little bit about how to handle the snakes, because they're nasty, and about how to survive the snakes without having half your raid get killed. So first, kill the basilisks. You can easily handle the basilisks at level 46. Go ahead and skin those babies. You need that sweet, sweet thick leather. Every 7 thick leather, every 10 thick leather is worth a gold by making the chest piece, the thick leather chest piece, and just vendoring it. All right, so what we're gonna do now for, first we're gonna drink, because this is actually a real battle. To fight these snakes, you actually need full mana. And we're going to sheep one of the snakes and just do our best with the rest of them. I really want full mana on these, because these snakes are, in a way, harder than the boss that's coming up. So don't think that it's going to be trivial. So get into range and hit shift 2 in 5-minute multiboxing. Run your beast back and get ready for the snakes to arrive. Open with a taunt and then just hit the 3 button and Vijay is gonna die. Wow. Told you, man. This is the real deal. This is nasty. So maybe open with ice block and you'll be okay. Keep everybody healed and the rest of the fight should be all right. Just by hitting the 3 button. But yeah, maybe open with ice block. And then just keep everybody healed. So now you have Chief Ukor's fight, and the Chief Ukor's fight is actually pretty tanky and spank. You're going to really just tank Chief Ukor's and forget the other guy. The other guy should just side tank and leave your stack back. And actually get in range so your stack starts shooting. This is a pretty forgiving fight. Just keep Ukor's on you. Don't die. If Rizulu runs away, use your taunt on him. Don't let him. Rizulu is a cleaver. And you can see he's cleaving. And then switch back to Ukor's as soon as possible. Ukor's is a cleaver also. And then they call some ads, and you just stay out of the way of the ads. Taunt the ads, whatever. Do what you have to do. Stun the ads. I don't know. But yeah. It shouldn't be this hard. Let's put it that way. Just keep swiping. I made this look a lot harder than it really is. It's really not that hard. Just be ready for the additional ads, and also be ready to get Rizulu out of range. There's no reason Rizulu should be in range of your stack. So use the 1 key to make your melee follow and finish Rizulu off. Alright, well, that was really sloppy. Don't do it that way. Do it correctly. Then you get the Chief's Enforcer, which is an awesome weapon, but not as good as... I've decided it's not as good as the Rock Pounder that falls off of the Basilisk boss. However, it is definitely a must pick up and must DE. So make sure you do pick that up. And this is the boss that drops the best in slot hunter head. So you will have to run this boss a lot if you have a hunter until you get that wolf's head helm. This brings you to your next boss, which is Rilla. This brings us to the last boss, that is Rilla. And you're going to come out here, and when the coast is clear, you're going to run to the swimming pool. And you might notice there are some bones there. That's because, once again, I did not manage the Basilisk Patrol well enough. The Basilisk Patrol is there behind me. I killed the Basilisk, but the Patrol is still there. And they wiped me once again. So this is another area where the most important thing you can do is monitor that Basilisk Patrol. You're going to stand on the edge of the swimming pool. I call this the swimming pool, and you are going to kill every solo mob around the swimming pool. So right here's a solo mob. You're going to run up and kill it. Over here are solo mobs. They don't know they're solo, but we're going to teach them that indeed they're solo, because when we pull them, they come over here with no help. You are going to kill them really good. She tossed her healing ward instead of her lava totem, and we like it when they do that. This guy right here. This guy right here. Shadow Hunter. Alright. Going to get him. You're going to kill every single mob around the swimming pool. You do not have to kill any group mobs except for the Basilisk party. Let's kill the Witch Doctor. Kill the Scare before he casts his nasty debuff. There's Plague Cloud. Woo! Got it before he casts his Plague Cloud. Plague Crowd. Here is a minor mini boss. I don't know what she's there for. Maybe there's some quest that you need to get her for, but kill her. She doesn't really drop jack shit, but kill her anyway. This guy, everybody around the edge of the swimming pool has to die, because you're gonna summon the boss. And watch my other video about how to get the hammer to summon the boss. And we're going to go get this. This is, pretend there's a basilisk with these guys that I didn't wipe on. And get ready to kill these guys, because you can't have this basilisk patrolling around. And I'm just going to open with 3 here and just go nuts on these guys. Yes, I know they're not on me. I don't care. Okay, now there's 1 left. I can taunt him. Right, that's pretty much all you need to do to summon Rilla. Make sure you do have the Thousand Needles quest if you're Horde for getting your carrot on a stick. I don't know what the quest is if you're Alliance, because I am not Alliance. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But do make sure you take care of all these singles. Do not, whatever you do, pull this 6-pack unless you want to die at level 46, 47, 48. Maybe I could kill them at 48, but there's no reason to pull that 6-pack. I mean, how many 6-packs are even in the game? If you think about it. Not many. Here's a 1. Soul Eater, let's get him. Get him, boys. You don't have to pull this 3-pack over here for Gazrilla. We are just clearing out the 1s. And you clear out the 1s, and you are ready for the Dragon Boss. Alright, let's go over and prep for Gazrilla. We have 4 minutes on our Thorns, so we really don't need to rebuff or anything. Put your stack right here. Bring your any melee you have over here. And get ready for the beastie. I'm going to heal up a little bit. And we're going to drink. Might as well have full mana, right? Right? Am I right? Am I right? Right. Yeah, I'm right. Okay, get ready to hit the... I just jumped myself out of drink, by the way. If you jump in 5-minute multiboxing, everybody jumps, and they stop drinking, so let's not have them stop drinking. We're going to go to full mana. May as well, right? And bong. The gong is bonged. Everybody's ready. Open with the taunt. Why not? And all you're going to do is kind of turn him 90 degrees to your melee. It doesn't matter. Your melee is going to be tossed in the air, but keep them healed up. We're at some point, we're going to be tossed in the air. And it doesn't do that much damage. If you keep me healed up, we're going to be fine. And just run your melee up again to be tossed again later on. I think if you move your stack further away, they will not get tossed. I think my stack was just a little bit too close, and they did get tossed into the air. And that's Gazrilla. It's really kind of anticlimactic after all that stuff we did. See what he dropped. Make sure you have, that's garbage. Make sure you have spirit only armor. Your Skinner can skin Gazrilla. Make sure you have the quest for your carrot on a stick. And finish Gazrilla with your 5-band. And you are now done with Zul'Farak. Congratulations. Next time, do better on those Basilisk pulls. Sucker! Later!